Welcome back, everybody. Another day, another video. It's me, Area Man, Morris Scott. And today we will do my favorite, the Fantastic Four. You're going to be able to see, like, you've seen some of my other shows where I have a lot of doubles. In some, I have a lot of doubles in this, a lot, because I really liked the Fantastic Four as a kid. I've got a lot of them on the wall, but I have so many doubles that most of them that are on the wall are also in the pile. So let's start off with the annuals. Annual number 1 is out front. And you can see, I think that the Submariner's on that one. Yeah, Subby, Spider-Man, the origin of the Fantastic Four, and the gallery of villains. This is in really nice shape. That's FF Annual number 2. FF Annual number, that was FF Annual number 1. FF Annual number 2. This is the world's greatest annual. Featuring a double-length epic, The Final Victory of Doctor Doom, and the origin of Doctor Doom in this annual. And this is from 1964. Oh, how old would I have been? Well, not old enough. Annual number 3, featuring the wedding of Reed and Sue. And it's got all sorts of... This is a really cool annual. If you're only going to have one, every Marvel superhero is pretty much in this annual. Get a good look at that. That's a nice annual, number 3. The annuals used to have some reprints and some original stories, which were nice, and because they were 25 cents as compared to, you know, like 10 cents for a mag or 12 cents later on. And that's how I bought most of these. I had a wagon and a lawnmower, and I made money by mowing the neighbors' lawns. And the wagons I collected soda bottles in, which wasn't as profitable, but still, you know, it was there, and all I had to do was take them back and get the deposit. Anyway, but I digress. We're only doing up to number 50 today, by the way. We've been doing almost 100 mags, and that's been a 30-minute video, so I'm rambling, sorry. This is King Size Special now, they call these. This is number 4. The original Human Torch is in this one, and they reprint in this one Fantastic Four number 12, which has a Hulk and a Thing get together. I'm going to take some of those down with the next ones because being thicker. These are all in that Mylar with a backing board, a nice 2mm, I think. And then some of them are in these thicker things so they don't get bent at all. But anyway, this is number 5 coming up. The Inhumans and the Black Panther, and a most surprising announcement from Mr. Fantastic with a special bonus Silver Surfer feature-length thriller. And there's a new villain in this one. I have no idea who it is. The villains were coming fast and furious in those days, folks. Number 6, Let There Be Life. This is some villain that's very popular now in this king-sized annual, king-size special. Number 6, Let There Be Life. And the last annual I have is king-size special number 7. The fabulous FF in blazing battle with their 2 deadliest foes, Doctor Doom and the mysterious Mole Man. There you go. There's issue, the last annual that I have, not the last annual that exists. Okay, now we're going to move on to the regular issues. It's kind of cool. Let's take these down. Put these over here. Issue number 1, featuring the Thing, Mr. Fantastic, the Human Torch, and the Invisible Girl. This was just when I was a kid, man. I wanted that so bad. And eventually I got it, and then eventually I got several of them. Because, I don't know. If 1 is good, 2 is better. 3 is even cooler, but with some of these, they're very expensive now. But when I was buying a lot of these, I think it was, especially to double my collection, it was in the 1990s. And there was all sorts of money all around. And they had just come out with those reprints of these. So a lot of people had bought the reprints and then sold these. Here's issue number 2. The Skrulls, who are now very popular in the movies. Okay, we got a couple of Fantastic Four number 3s. This is the first appearance of the Fantasticar. The first appearance of the new costumes that Sue made for them. And also the unique thing about this cover is the Human Torch is drawn with two thumbs from the same hand anatomically. I mean, I forget how it works, but yeah. If you check out his thumbs, one's backwards. FF number 4. The Human Torch finds the Submariner, and boy, this begins a big thing with Sue and the Submariner, which is a running theme throughout all the early Fantastic Four. He is hot for the Invisible Girl. FF number 5, meet Dr. Doom, the first appearance of Dr. Doom. He is a diabolical everything. Issue number 6, it was just a matter of time before Doom teams up with the Submariner. And that's what he did in issue number 6. No matter what powers you both have, we shall defeat you. The Fantastic Four swear it. The time has come, Submariner. Destroy the Fantastic Four! Oh, yeah. I don't think so, Doom. You're no match for Reed Richards, the smartest man on the planet. Number 7, why does the human race turn against the Fantastic Four? Only the master of Planet X knows the answer. Issue number 8. Oh my God. Issue number 8. Each one nicer than the previous one. Prisoner of the Puppet Master. Puppet Master's a cool character. His daughter ends up, being the girlfriend of the Thing. The Puppet Master's a cool villain also. And finally, the end of the single-digit run, issue number 9. What happens to comic magazine heroes when they can't pay their bills and have no place to turn? Don't miss the newest and most original tale of all, the end of the Fantastic Four. Yeah, couldn't pay the rent. Can you believe it? All right. Moving right along. Put these down here. FF number 10. There's 2 of those. Hold your breath. Here it is, the return of Dr. Doom, and you've got Jack Kirby and Stan Lee on the cover talking about the book. And somehow Dr. Doom has a body transfer machine in this one, and he takes Reed Richards' body and puts his own body in, what I'm talking about. Switching bodies. I think that happened in Star Trek once to Captain Kirk, too. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. There's two number 11s. This is the what's going on here? Why is the Fantastic Four backing away helplessly from the Impossible Man? And this one also has featuring never before revealed facts about the FF past and present. That Impossible Man, he was just really, he was annoying as far as character goes. He just didn't get it, you know what I mean? He was just not a good villain because they should have called him Annoying Man instead of Impossible Man. FF12, at last, the Fantastic Four meet the Hulk. The Hulk is nearby, I can feel it. Another second and I'll destroy them all. Oh, Hulk, did you fall down? At least you didn't fall on the floor this time. Sorry. This was always one of my favorites. The Red Ghost. Mystery on the Moon. And then, of course, issue 13 is the first appearance of Uatu, the Watcher. FF14. How much action, how much drama do you crave? Be on hand when the Submariner strikes. And of course, he's got Sue tied up there. No good so-and-so. Issue 15. There's two of these. Featuring the Mad Thinker and his awesome android. And is there a 15 up on the board? No. Negative. 15. Enjoy. 16 is a cool cover. That's over there with, it's got Ant-Man and Doctor Doom and the Microverse or something like that. But that's a really good, that's a good Ant-Man crossover. But moving on to number 17 now. In the clutches of Doctor Doom. Doom was just, he was everywhere. And annoying. Number 18. The all-powerful Super Skrull. He's got all the powers of the Fantastic Four. It'll be a tough foe to beat. And number 19, this is at the mercy of Ramatut, and now Ramatut is found out to be, somebody else, according to Quantum Mania. Wow, this one's in really nice shape, too. Yeah. Standing there in his underwear. He looks kind of silly. And again, Sue is like a princess. Moving up, the Molecule Man. I always liked him as a villain. I thought he was pretty cool. After reading this super surprise-filled issue, you will clearly understand why fans everywhere are calling this the Marvel Age of Comics. And having lived through it, I can tell you that it was the Marvel Age of Comics. I have DC Comics, you've probably seen around here in some of the other videos. And behind these sectionals is short boxes and long boxes. And I have all sorts of other comics back there too from the 1950s, 1960s, 1970s that aren't Marvel. Okay, well, we're up to 21. See, I'm losing my place. In this great issue, guest star Sergeant Fury, more exciting than ever. The Hate Monger. I believe the Hate Monger may have actually been Hitler or something when they took off his mask at the end. It's been a while since I've read some of these, but I have read them all. Number 22, the Mole Man's back. The proudest achievement of the mighty Marvel Group. That's it, thing. Come just a little further. Hold it. That wall is radioactive. If you touch it, you're doomed. In a mysterious dungeon far below the Earth's surface, a fearful fate awaits the Fantastic Four. Issue 22. There's dose of these. That means 2. Yeah, there we go. All right. That's a big pile. I gotta make a new one. Okay, in issue 23, again, Doom is back, and he's got our favorite foursome trapped in a room, and he's not letting them out. Oh my God. The master plan of Dr. Doom. Doom, what an SOB. Number 24, never have you read a tale. Never have you seen a creature remotely like the infant terrible. Surprise follows spectacular surprise in the marvelous Marvel manner. Issue 24. Issue 25 is pretty cool because it's a Marvel super spectacular, and this is the big one. The Incredible Hulk versus The Thing. Page after page of pulse-pounding thrills. The battle of the century. Bringing the Marvel Age of Comics to a lofty new pinnacle of greatness. Oh yeah, it's just The Thing and the Hulk slugging it out, man. Everybody was, when I was a kid, everybody was waiting for that. Who's stronger, The Thing or the Hulk? FF27. Ooh, how about that? 26 must be up on the board. 26. That's maybe the FF versus the X-Men. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's a couple of these 27s. Nice Doctor Strange crossover. Who doesn't like Doctor Strange? It's pretty cool. Number 28. Guest stars galore as the FF tangles with the X-Men. Maybe 26 was the Avengers? Yeah, 26 was the Avengers takeover, right? 28. Now we get to check out the X-Men. Man, these are nice shape. The Mad Thinker, the Puppet Master, the Awesome Android. Dig a little bit of that, huh? And 29. It started on Yancey Street. That's a cool one. Yep. Fantastic Four number 30. Will the mysterious Diablo finally be the villain who succeeds in breaking up the fabulous FF? See bashful Benjamin transformed into a startlingly, truly different thing. Diablo. Oh, we got a couple of Diablos. We got two Diablos. Fantastic Four 31. Oh, man. Oh, why the hell? Quattro. The Mad Menace of the Macabre Mole Man. We've got a real surprise for you. Somewhere in this thriller, you'll meet a character, very briefly, whose identity, when you learn it, will come as a real shock to you. Ready? Okay. See if we're right. He's just going to take up the whole thing by themselves. Check it out. Up to number 32, who is the Invincible Man? Death of a hero. Never before such daring drama, such raw realism. Oh, we'll take all this down. That's ridiculous. See, I think what was happening was I was trying to fill in gaps, and I forgot what I had or left my list home, or I found one that I thought was in better shape than the one I had that I was missing. So, back in the day, back in the 90s, you could get like a fine copy of this for like $5. You go in there with like $100, $200, you're cleaning the place out. So this is Fantastic Four 33 on the side of the Submariner. And I see a Tuma in there. A house divided, number 34. Friend against friend, brother against sister. If you always thought it could never happen, you can't afford to miss a house divided. Yeah. The Fantastic Four against the Fantastic Four. All right. 35. Calamity on campus. Johnny goes off to college. I don't know if he goes to the same college as Peter Parker, I forget, but wherever the Fantastic Four go, interesting things follow. Attack of the Frightful Four, issue 36. The Sandman, Medusa, Pace Pop Pete, although I think they're something different, and the Wizard, maybe? Is this other guy? Defeated by the Frightful Four in issue 38. '39. I remember this storyline was really good with Daredevil. A blind man shall lead them, issue 39. Yeah, just really cool stuff. Really good writing, great art, great story. The Battle of the Baxter Building, a classic. Don't miss the Thing's epic hand-to-hand fight with desperate Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom, more diabolical, more deadly, more dastardly than ever before. I added the dastardly, that wasn't in there. Another word with a D popped into my head. All right, people. 41. The Betrayal of Ben Grimm, possibly the most daringly dramatic development in the field of contemporary literature. Issue 41. Wow, man, wild. Oh, heads up. I missed the lip. Get on there, bud. To save you, why must I kill you? The battle you never expected to see. That's a cool cover. Lo, there shall be an ending. Yeah. This is Marvel pop art. It's cool stuff, man. Living through that was really interesting, looking back on it. The Gentleman's Name is Gorgon, or What a Way to Spend a Honeymoon. Issue 44. Issue 45, first appearance of the Inhumans, I believe. Among Us hide the Inhumans. '46. Those who would destroy us. There's Black Bolt, a big Black Bolt on the cover, with the Inhumans on one side and the FF on the other. There you go. FF 48, or 47, sorry. Beware the Hidden Land. Just great stories. You'd really enjoy reading them, I'm sure. Issue 49, The Coming of Galactus. 49? 48, excuse me. The big Watcher on the cover. All the people in the background. He looks concerned. And we're going to wrap it up with issue 49. We'll do 50 to 100 at another time, if this be doomsday. So that's pretty cool. Issues 1 to 49 of the Fantastic Four. Probably my favorite comic mag growing up as a kid. And thanks for spending a half hour or so with me. And I'll get around to making another one real soon. Take care.